Win News.
Tonight, investigations into the death of a man at Heathcote. 3 people front court following the death of Samantha Kelly. And tributes following the death of a man at the Southern 80. Good evening, I'm Bruce Roberts. Also tonight, an employment boost for Maryborough. First though, a Heathcote fast food manager says he's traumatised after the man who broke into his store died on Sunday night. Homicide Squad detectives are investigating and say the man had been behaving erratically before breaking into the store.
Hearings will continue at the Park Lake Hotel in Shepparton from 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Ashley Kanowski, Win News.
And when we return tonight, an asbestos warning for Goldfields builders, and vintage wedding style goes on show in Central Victoria. Welcome back to Win News. Asbestos Council of Victoria has called on the federal government to introduce tougher penalties for those guilty of importing the dangerous substance. A Senate inquiry into the issue resumed today, and the council says it's vital the findings have to be acted on. Dogs have been dubbed man's best friend for generations, but a recent study has shown owners have been putting their lives at risk. Researchers warn a simple walk with a family pet in the wrong location could kill them. And Amy Duggan joins us now for sport. And as promised earlier, you have more news on the Southern 80.
Certainly do, Bruce. Tonight, an Echuca team crowned the winner at its home event, and Strathdale Maristians stamped their authority on Bendigo cricket. In sport, the Mistress has become the first Echuca-owned boat in 26 years to win the Superclass category at the Southern 80. The team dedicated the victory to their former ski racing comrade, Jai Welch, who was killed while taking part in the sport last year. Strathdale Maristians have firmed as premiership favourites after a big win over Bendigo. Skipper Cameron Taylor led the way with a century, with the Suns now 8 points clear on top of the Bendigo cricket table. And that's the day in sport, Bruce.
Great, Amy. Thank you very much for that. Partly cloudy tomorrow with a chance of a shower in the morning. Full details for you after the break. Then thousands flock to the Goldfields for a rockabilly weekend. Hello again. After a hot weekend, temperatures cooled across the region today, but skies remained mostly sunny. Let's have a look at the details. Bendigo got up to 25 today with those storms about. 25 also for Maryborough. Charlton up to 26 today. Echuca also saw 26. As we move to the north of the region, you can see Kerrang also there on 26. A popular figure across the region, also 26 for Balranald. To the satellite, and low clouds streaming over western and southern Victoria with an approaching cold front is generating isolated light winds, while skies are clearer over the north and east of the state under a weakening high pressure ridge. To the synoptic chart, and an intense low pressure system will pass south of Tasmania later tonight with an associated cold front crossing Bass Strait and moving across southern parts of Victoria. The low will generate brisk winds and showers over the state. So to the forecast for central Victoria tomorrow, partly cloudy with a slight chance of rain in the east in the morning. The remainder of the region will remain dry. Seymour up to 20 degrees, but just 13 overnight. 13 also the overnight temperature for Charlton, but up to 25. Echuca getting up to 25. Those storms about probably in the morning. 27 for Kerrang, 14 overnight for Swan Hill, but getting up to 26 degrees tomorrow. So for Bendigo, dry and partly cloudy, overnight just 11 degrees but getting up to 24. You'll note though the UV index has now dropped to 10. For Melbourne, cloudy with high chance of showers in the morning, 19 degrees but some wind about. And as we take a look at the forecast in the days ahead, Wednesday partly cloudy with light showers, Thursday cloudy with a chance of a shower in the east, and then for Friday dry and sunny with temperatures heating up again across central Victoria, some sunshine about. And finally tonight, record numbers flock to the annual Goldfields Beat Rockabilly Festival on the weekend with visitors from across Victoria. The Ballarat-based festival gave fans the chance to dress up and step out in their favourite retro outfits.
It was like the city of Ballarat stepped back in time this weekend as Lydiard Street hosted the annual Ballarat Beat Rockabilly Festival.
To see all the ladies out there with their floral dresses on and their bright colours and beautiful hairstyles, just stunning.
I'm putting all my money straight right in the bank.
The festival saw local and international bands playing retro hits and featured events like swing dancing and pin-up contests. Fans of 50s music and fashion came from far and wide.
This event really puts Ballarat on the map, not just in Victoria but across Australia.
This was one of the most successful rockabilly festivals so far.
We really think we improved twofold on last year.
We noticed our accommodation was up this year and there was around 10,000 people.
Local businesses enjoyed a significant economic boost over the weekend. Luckily for attendees, the weather couldn't have been better.
Ballarat really puts on the weather when this event comes to town, and it allows people to take over our streets and really make the city come alive.
And rockabilly fans can expect to see the Ballarat Beat back in 2017.
We've already had inquiries about when the dates will be for next year because people already want to make their plans and book their accommodation.
Alexandra Keefe, Win News.
Thanks for your company tonight. See you tomorrow.
This has been a Win News presentation from Win, Australia's #1 regional television network.